got the heater out. Oh boy. Yeah, I bet it's pretty cold down in the basement there. gotta plow snow. Hi, James. Well, that's good. Don't want you getting too cold. Everybody having a good day? I think Jody Genealogy's got a front yard live stream going on right now. You guys can go check her channel out. Hi, Siberia. You'll stop on Jody's channel, say hi, give her a thumbs up, see who else is over there. Yeah, I'm heading home. Hi, Luke. I've been heading home since this morning. Hi, Ethan. I'm in the middle of Michigan. Hi, Dylan. Hi, the great Snafu. That's a neat name. I don't know why Ethan's deleting his comments. Yeah, there's just a little bit of snow here. I'm in Michigan. Hi, Johnny. I just came through the UP. I live in the lower part of Michigan. I live north of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Halfway between Grand Rapids and Cadillac. Oh, Johnny just sent a gift. Yep, Jody Genealogy is a Michiganer too. She's my best friend. She lives south of Grand Rapids. I live north of Grand Rapids. Me and her do stuff all the time together. You can go check out her channel too. I think she's got her live stream going right now. just came from Minnesota and I went through the UP to get home. I didn't want to go through Chicago. See ya, Snafu. Oh, you're okay, Jody. I know you gotta get those packages out. I'm not even pulling a trailer. Hi, Christian. I bobtailed all the way back from Minneapolis. single deer. Hi, David. Yeah, I know, but they're not moving. Yeah, we won't talk about hurting animals, okay? We like our deer to stay running and active. We are animal lovers here. I am in Michigan. That's where I'm at. That ain't no lie, but I'm okay with it going by quick. I would love for the next 2.5 years to go by quick. Hi, Francisco. Jody knows why. Sooner the better. No, I won't, David. I will not want those days back. Welcome in, everybody. No, I don't have a snowmobile. I got a side-by-side. I'll play in the snow with that. Oh, I already got some of my Christmas shopping done. Yep. Yes, I was. I'm by Houghton Lake, Michigan. Hey, do you read street signs and billboards while you drive? No, I wasn't in Pennsylvania. I wasn't in Illinois either. though. No, I didn't go through Indiana either. I'm in Michigan. Hi, Benjamin. Can't tell, but it's actually snowing here. I was in Minnesota this morning. Yeah, I don't go that far south, David. Not anymore. Bowling Green, Kentucky is as far south as I go. No, I don't go to Iowa either. Right there. Well, I don't know. I like Minnesota. I go up there all year long. Of all the places I go to, I'd rather go to Minnesota than anywhere else. Hi, Bob. Welcome in, everybody. Well, we don't talk politics here, David, so we'll just forget about that subject. Politics, no religion. You're nice to everybody in the chat. You're especially nice to the moderators, and you don't tell me how to drive. Those are my rules. And we don't cuss and swear on here either. Hi, Crazy. I think that is the most unique name on YouTube, and it's hilarious. Is Bat Crazy's full name. This is Michigan. Yep. Friday. If I missed you in the chat, I apologize. more. Very, very windy. Hi, Tony. I'm in Michigan. Oh, everybody's hitting their brakes up here. That's fun. No, that's just the grab handle that Peterbilt has. All Peterbilts have that. Appreciate everybody watching. Holy cow, 368. Hi, Karen. What I'd like all of you to do is to go over to Jody Genealogy's live channel and say hi to her. Give her a thumbs up. It's a little slippery here. That's awesome, Karen. I know she's trying to get her watch hours up. Hard at monetizing her channel. Hi, Steve. Welcome in, everybody. Probably zoom in a little bit more. See the darker. I am in north central Michigan, pretty close to Cadillac, Michigan. Hi, Dirk. Hi, Wilk. Or Ingo Wilk. Hi, Tertisa. Southern Ontario. You're not too far from Michigan, then. Yeah, Grand Rapids, Michigan got like 10 inches or 12 inches of snow. I'm going home. I live about an hour south of Cadillac, Michigan. Hi, Art. Cadillac is home to the Four Winds Boat Factory. This is Michigan. This is just an old 379 Peterbilt. 1999, 379. Yeah, old school large car, that's what this is. I don't do any crazy modifications or anything, so this looks really traditionally old school. I stitch. Hi, Wrenching Mafia. That's 5:30 here. It depends on what you're gonna hit, depends on which way you steer. I'm almost a Cadillac. I don't know what I got for a stereo. I don't see no name on it. I'd have to look close. It's not factory radio. That's the only thing I've changed on the interior is the stereo, and I put all LED lights in here. Yeah, this is nothing but ice. What the heck? Everybody wrecking up here? Welcome in from Russia. I don't know what that was about. I think somebody pulled out in front of somebody. Yeah, I don't know how cold it's gonna get by my house. I haven't looked yet. Hi, Pablo. Hi, 8731. Welcome in from Germany. If it gets really cold, it won't be slippery because the tires will just stick. Hi, Julie. Thanks, AC. If I can't pronounce your guys' names, I'm just going to use your initials if I pick them up out of your names. Hi, Frederick. Dirk's got relatives in Traverse City and Jackson. Yeah, I know where both of those are. I don't have a load. I'm pulling Mother Nature right now. She's got a strong grasp on my fifth wheel. Hi, Sass. Hi, Darren. No, I went through Kalkaska yesterday. I'm on 55. I'm coming up to Lake City right now. I'm cutting over to Cadillac and then go south. Are you in Kalkaska? Hi, Rosalind. No, this is the Peterbilt. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm actually by Lake City, which is south of Kalkaska. Hi, Randy. Lake City, Michigan. I'm like an hour and 20 minutes from home. I'm gonna cut over here to Cadillac and jump on the highway. There's Jody's genealogy. Everybody should go over to her live stream and give her a thumbs up and say hi to everybody over there. She's got one going right now on her channel. Actually, I'm just a 10-wheeler today. That's all I am. Randy's from Southern Ohio. Okay. Hi, Zorro Electric. I'm sure Jody will drop her link. Well, that's awesome, Jody. Glad you got that all done. There's Jody's link, everybody. You guys can click on that and go over there and click on her live stream. I'd love to blow her channel up with people watching it. Yeah, this is a Peterbilt. Guys got his brights on. Yep, this is Route 66. But it is not the same Route 66 that goes from the East Coast to the West Coast. This is a totally different 66. Hi, Kevin. I'm heading home. That's where I'm going. I didn't have a trailer to drag back, so go home and plow snow. Oh, I ain't even got a trailer. Bobtailed 650 miles home from Minneapolis. Oh, Lake City, Michigan. I'm in Michigan. Yeah, I'm just gonna plow my driveway. I don't plow anybody else's. Yeah, it's empty. I just got Mother Nature pushing down on it. No trailer. I-4 guy. I think Jody got 12 inches of snow at her house, she said. I don't know how much I have at mine. I don't think I have that much. No, I'm not going to show the inside view of the truck because this is my home. This is my office. You guys don't need to see it. Yeah, we're supposed to get more snow tomorrow by the lake shore on Monday night. We're talking 6 to 12 inches. I've been doing this for 25 years, Douglas. Let me look real quick. Don't go anywhere. It's 24, but feels like 13. Yeah, I didn't realize it was a long time till I figured out that I've been trucking half my life. That's why I hope the next 2.5 years flies by too. Jody's got a really cool channel. Plus me and her do live streams together by the hot tent. Yeah, there's some black bear in Michigan. I've never seen one in the wild here. There's supposedly some in my area where I live, but I've never seen any, and I've never caught any on camera, so. I'm just east of Cadillac, Michigan. Yeah, I got an 18 speed. This is a 1999 379 Peterbilt. I really need to get Nightbot set up with an info link. I really need to do that. Then you guys could just type in something and get the info. Well, I bet you that was scary, Jody. Did he run the other way? Cars are kind of driving a little too slow. If you're trying to drop your link, Stoner Bob, you gotta use the $ symbol. No. lot of people mess that up. Oh boy, everybody's going east or west here. I'm Matt. IDW. Oh yeah, just turn right in front of me, ding dongs. I'm over here close to Cadillac. Hi, Sam. I don't know where you're hearing that from. It's windier than all get out here, I know that. got about 40% tread left. I am by Cadillac, Michigan. I'm heading home, so I'm about an hour away from home. I can see I gotta clean my windshield off again. Let's see here. I got LEDs. Plus, it doesn't help that a lot of people are running with their brights on. Yeah, I'm heading home. They didn't say they had another one for me in the morning yet, so I guess I'll have to wait till morning. Hour north of Grand Rapids, an hour south of Cadillac, Michigan. This isn't even slippery right here. I don't know why these cars are driving slow, but oh well. We'll get on the big road here, put her in the wind. What the world? That car tried swerving back in front of me. Yeah, from south of Buffalo, New York. Supposedly we got a foot of snow here in West Michigan. I don't know if I got that much. Oh, that's right. Bob lives in Caledonia. Thought I recognized your name. I'm just Cadillac getting on the highway right now. I'm going home, Patriot. Oh, you work full of barge? I've probably hauled out of there with dump trailers. See ya, Helen. This is 131. Edwin, I am in Michigan. That's south out of Cadillac. Love it when a car passes you, it gets in front of you, then slows down. Makes perfect sense. Oh, you deliver groceries for Meyer? Or are you going to the DC? You're probably going to the DC at Meyer. I got an hour. No, not quite. 45 minutes, then I'll have to end this stream because I'll lose service. Well, honking the horn costs ya. Super chats, membership purchases, or gifting. Our warehouse is a DC for Meyer. Costs money. That's the deal with my channel. Hey, Sketch. That's how you do it. Oh, there's a car off in the ditch there. Another one here. Look at this, everybody. We got a ditch party. Got one on the northbound side and one on the southbound side. Must be a little icy here. Yep. My guess is the one on my side was probably rubbernecking for the wreck on the northbound side and spun out on the ice. Cadillac. No, it's a Peterbilt. My buddy's got a Kenworth. He don't like it very much. Hi, Twister. Well, that's all I've ever had is Eaton. I got a 650 cat with an 18 speed. Well, that's pretty much when I'm only driving. Although I left Minneapolis this morning and drove all day, so. Yeah, the sun just went down probably a half hour ago. I got 355s, but when this rear end blows out, I'm going to drop down to 336s. I'm heading home for the night. They didn't tell me Friday if I had another load first thing Monday morning, so I'm just going to go home. My dispatch don't work on Saturdays or Sundays this time of year. up? Looks like they got a bunch of snow up here. I probably got a whole bunch to move when we get home. See ya, Karen. Hi, Robert. Yeah, I got that tractor running now. If I get stuck, I can pull myself out. Plus, I can get my pickup truck out. So, hi, Karen. Boy, one Karen leaves, another Karen comes in. I'm in Michigan. We had blizzards here in Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Minnesota, Iowa. All the upper Midwest states was under a blizzard. That's kind of a rarity to get snow in Texas. Usually it's just cold and freezing rain. I'd like everybody to do for a second is go over to Jody Genealogy's channel and click on her live stream and give her a thumbs up and say hi. Is that a bear? I don't think that's a bear. Oh yeah. That is a smoky bear. I don't have a string in my truck. I'd love to blow Jody Genealogy's live stream up with everybody going over there, giving a thumbs up and saying hi. And heck, while you're there, you might as well subscribe. And you might just see me once in a while. You're in Milo, Maine, waiting to unload, okay? Might have been watching me last night. I'm on all kinds of the days. We're talking about state troopers, Bob. I've never seen a bear out in the wild for real. How do I stay awake? Well, I sleep when I'm supposed to. Hi, brook trout. Her corgi outside? Yeah. All covered in snow. Jody Genealogy. Right there. There's her. There's Jody. dropped her link a little bit ago. You can scroll up in the chat, get it, and go to her channel and say hi. Yeah, I'm sure there's some bears up in the UP. You know, that was interesting. When I was up there for 10 days, I'd never once seen any wildlife up there. No, I don't hunt brook trout. I don't hunt, I don't fish. But when I went trail riding, I put on over 300 some miles trail ride. Never seen any wildlife. Hi, Jody. I appreciate everybody watching my live stream. I bet it's warm in Florida. I've seen videos on that. I think you gotta start by having it in front and then you pull it back twice and actually throwing it forward 3 times. I'm doing okay. '79 in Florida. We won't discuss that, Jody. I don't blow the horn for free. Oh, there goes the fire department of Rolling North. Well, there's all kinds of flashing lights over here today. I got bit up by a lot of spiders. Hey Ryan, how about you calm down? I don't work on demand. Oh, just rub it in, why don't you, brook trout? I think we're at 24 right here. Oh, Stitch just sent a flower. There we go. Now Ryan can be happy. Blowing the horn costs money. Super chats, membership purchases, or gifting. That's how it works. I'm working on it, Bill. I'm working on it. Jody Genealogy got 12 inches at least, and it probably looks like 8 to 10 up here is my guess. Hi, pupil. We're supposed to get another 6 to 12 inches tomorrow, but I don't think that 12 inches is going to make it inland very far. They're saying Muskegon's going to get 12 inches. Yeah, I didn't go through southern Wisconsin. I went over the top again. It's got a truck wash. Wash there once in a while. And our yard at our warehouse has got a washer that comes through. I pay them once in a while. But we're actually building a truck wash bay in our yard now. Otherwise, if I got time, I do it at home. Oh, they already got dumped and they're gonna get dumped. Yep. Also the egg farm. Yep, they wash the truck too. That's mandatory. I forgot about that. Jody was with me when we went to the egg farm and got the truck and trailer washed. Hi, David. Yeah, I know, Stitch. I already blew the horn. Yeah, I don't go through the street in Beacon very often because they're usually busy. What do you mean you didn't hear? Open your ears, Stitch. Come on. You're gonna make me give a freebie now, aren't you? This is Michigan. Hi, Chiefy. Boy, the chat's really busy tonight. Well, there's your two horns. You're only allowed 2 a day. Yeah, Jody's ridden in my truck a couple times and it's really, really loud inside. No, I don't have Christmas lights on the truck. Oh, now Stoner Bob's sending a gift. Holy cow. No, these are all my chicken lights on the truck. I dealt with whiteout conditions in Wisconsin yesterday. Nah, this is a train horn. I'd love to be retired right now, but that's just not in the cards. No, I'm not from San Francisco. That's just my truck number. I'm in Michigan right now, heading home. Never even realized everybody would equate 415 as the telephone area code out there to my channel. I never even realized it. Yeah, I've seen them, and those are actually illegal to have on when you're driving down the road. You're not supposed to have those in the windshield because you're supposed to have only orange colored lights facing the front. Plus it takes up some of the windshield space. So I know a lot of cops that'll pull truckers over and write tickets for obstruction of vision and improper front lighting. It's actually illegal to have. making ravioli with marinara. You know, I've never had ravioli. Probably because the ravioli in a can, straight out of the can, just does not smell good. Well, if it's not legal, then it's a viable revenue stream. So we're only allowed to have a certain amount of, or we have to have a certain percentage of the windshield viewing area cleared. And they actually write tickets for guys that have too big of a drop visor even. I had a cop in Illinois want to write me a ticket for mine. I said, you're crazy. It's not even hanging down too low. I'll have to try some of yours sometime, Jody. Because I want to get paid on YouTube. We're not allowed to play music on YouTube. It's an hour north of Grand Rapids. That's about as much information as I'm going to give. YouTube allows some music, but it has to be in their library that you could use, and I kind of doubt that the music that you said is even usable because of trademark infringement. Some people play music because they don't care if YouTube yells at them. Well, I'm deaf, so I can't hear it anyways. So it ain't gonna make any difference. I actually did a video, my very first video that I put up. I accidentally had the stereo in the truck playing and didn't realize it. YouTube gave me a warning. But you want to hear traveling music, just listen right now. You got a 650 horse cat just purring down the road with a turbo whistling, which I can't hear. Hi, Alfonso. If I want to hear tunes, I gotta really turn the radio up loud. And I just love hearing the motor run. So I just get, that's just soothing to me is to hear the truck running. Plus, I think 99% of you like hearing the motor run too. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for a fan true. Well, driving at night has its advantages. Around this area I don't really like to. Out west I do. But I don't go out there no more. It's less traffic and I can show my truck off with all the ticket lights I have. Hey Kevin, we don't talk politics here, that's a policeman. Even though you're joking about it. Yeah, I'm almost home. Yeah, I should actually just record my truck for like 30 minutes for ASMR and just loop it for you guys. Glad Jody's having something yummy for dinner. Me, I think I'm gonna have some hamburgers and French fries. Hi, Lori. Hi, Dan. Or Danny. Hi, Vincent. Well, I ain't got nothing better to do, so Jody Genealogy got me into YouTube. And all you guys like following it. I know she loves seeing where I'm going. Plus me and her have a lot of fun together on her channel. I got some thumbnails of it lit up. Maybe if I get it cleaned up, I'll do a walk at night. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Mac. I'm gonna lose service here, I bet. I got some pretty good thumbnails of it. I'm heading home. Got 160 people watching in here. It'd be nice. I'd love it if you guys would go over to Jody Genealogy's channel and say hi on her live stream. She's got one going. I know she's in the chat here, but she's got her live stream going. Let's blow up her channel before I get off of here. See you, Todd. Yeah, I'm going to get off of here pretty quick because I'm going to lose service going through the woods to my house. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm just going home for the night. Oh boy, Michael sent a gift too. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, I'm still 45 minutes from home, but I'm not going to have service all that way. Probably half hour. I'll be home in like a half hour. Thanks, Todd. Or Lori. I can't remember which. Appreciate everybody watching my live stream. I think I'm going to jump off of here. So, thanks everybody for stopping by. Everybody needs to go over to Jody Genealogy's channel and say hi. Give her a thumbs up. Let's blow up her channel.